Hey there, everybody. It's Maggie from Personal Euphoria. So I had a request on a question about what to do for arthritis in your thumb. Now, here's the thing about arthritis in the whole body. Not sometimes, arthritis is painful, right? Sometimes people have it all the time. Sometimes you have it in bouts, but arthritis is painful. But one of the things they know is that the more you move, the less inflammation continues to build up. So finding the right movement, but moving, is without a doubt one of the best things you can do for arthritis. If because of the pain you start to immobilize an area, then it only gets worse faster. So I would say explore these, see which ones work for you. It's not diagnosed, but I think I have arthritis in this thumb. Years ago I jammed it and it's never been right since, and I have these days where it just aches. And all these exercises I find helpful. Like if I do them, I find that the pain goes away afterwards. Depending on how long you've been dealing with arthritis or how severe it is, that might not be the case for you. But as you move, it should start to feel better. It shouldn't get worse from the movement. So keep that as a guide. So the first movement we're going to start with is massage. Now, I'm not a massage therapist, so happy to have a massage therapist weigh in on this, but I just massage it in ways that feel good. I also notice that when my thumb feels like it has arthritis and hurts, rubbing here and creating a little pressure feels relief. So I actually gently rub along the knuckle of my thumb and sometimes just give it like a little squeeze because I find that feels good. If it doesn't feel good to you, you don't have to. Also, you can rub the whole area. So I rub the pad here in my palm of my thumb, and I'm holding it up so that you can see, but very often I will make a stroking motion or a circular motion. Again, you want to do what feels good. Sometimes I almost can feel like that it's tight in there, and I try to rub that out until it loosens up, right? So definitely you can do some massage. You can do massage on the outside of your hand here, and you could even go down and kind of rub, trying to think of the best angle, around your wrist a little bit, right? So rubbing anything in kind of this area would be key. For movements, a few things to do. One is big stretchy circles, right? So I can kind of circle my thumb like this, no effort. But what you want to do is get as much range of motion, like as if the movement is a stretch in of itself. I'm reaching as big a circle as I can, but I'm also reaching my thumb outward as far as I can, and make big circles. 5, 10 of them. You can decide. Maybe you start with 3 if it's a lot of pain, but it's always good to do a few when it's arthritis to see, maybe at first it doesn't feel good, but as you move it a little bit, it starts to feel better. And then reverse those circles, inhaling and exhaling, because syncing the breath and the movement is always good. All right, so you can do circles. The next one would be, now you could bring your 2 fingers together, but you're going to try to keep your fingers wide and bring your thumb to the finger and then open wide. Then bring your thumb to the next finger and open wide. And see, my fingers are still coming to my thumb. I'm trying to keep them back, but they're coming towards it. So you're doing your best to keep those fingers back, open wide, and then do it again. Hit each finger, doing your best to keep those fingers from coming towards the thumb and getting the thumb to do most of the work. And each time you finish, open as wide as you can. Get a stretch through here. Create space by sort of self-tractioning, right? And then you can do that, going in and out 3 to 5 times. See what feels good, okay? You can play with, only if it feels good, a little actual self-tractioning, so holding on and pulling. If just creating space feels good, be very gentle with that one. You don't want to pull too hard. So if just taking pressure off that joint feels good, you can play with that. The one I find the most helpful when I'm aggravated in this joint is I reach all my fingers out wide, then I bend my thumb and sweep it across as far as I can, and then out wide. Bending, sweep and straighten, and out wide. And this way I'm trying to get as much movement in every part of my thumb as possible. And then I reverse it, sweep it across, bend, pull it out, and reach. Sweep across, bend, pull it out, and reach. Sweep, bend, pull, and reach, right? You're trying not to get lazy at any point. It's not just this. I mean, if that feels good, you can do it, but you want to get the tightening and tension of the muscles and the fascia in the tissue in your hand. All right. Play with those. Let me know how it goes. Again, if the pain increases after 3 or 4, it's probably not the right choice for you. If you start to feel like, oh, there is a looseness in there and that is feeling better, even if an hour later it's discomfort again, you can go back to starting to incorporate those a couple times a day. Let me know how it goes. Have a great day, and as always, keep moving.